Welcome back. Welcome back to my channel, friends. Thank you for tuning back in. Sorry for the late video this week. I had some technical difficulty, but I've sorted through that. I did have to refilm this intro, but here we are. I have a couple slides in this video, but we're going to keep it short. And I wanted to put it all together. We've been talking about muscles. I've mentioned it. I've created some handouts regarding it when in relation to protein and inflammation and um, doing strength training and that kind of thing. So muscle is really important. I've talked about how it's your longevity. It's the tissue that is helps you live longer, helps you maintain your independence, your strength, your balance, and so it's important to take care of your muscle. And in these next couple of slides, we're going to just go into that a little deeper. But again, this is just a short, sweet video. So thanks again, and let's get started.
And here's why muscle matters. It's much more than an organ that helps you move. Your skeletal muscle helps with movement and physical function, and it plays important roles in glucose uptake and energy use and overall metabolic health. You want your muscles to be strong and healthy because they help you manage your blood glucose, and which in turn means you're managing your A1C. As we get older, we naturally become more vulnerable to losing muscle mass, as we've talked about multiple times, and we lose our strength and overall function. And this age-related decline is often referred to as sarcopenia. But aging is only one piece of the picture. Obviously, we need to have good nutrition, and you need to prioritize protein, physical activity. Don't stop moving, because you know the old adage, if you don't move it, you will lose it. Hormonal changes are going on. You may be dealing with illness and chronic inflammation. They can all interact with this process. So where does inflammation fit in? This is where inflammation becomes interesting. Chronic low-grade inflammation that can accompany aging, sometimes called inflammaging, there's a word for you, has been associated with age-related muscle loss and weakness. Researchers are still working out exactly how all these pathways interact, but evidence suggests that persistent inflammation can interfere with the balance between muscle protein building and breakdown. In other words, chronic inflammation may create an environment that makes maintaining healthy muscle more difficult. And that's important because muscle loss isn't simply about losing muscle size. Loss of strength and physical function can affect everyday activities and independence. And we all want to maintain our independence, that's for sure. So what can we do? The good news is that you don't have to wait until you've lost strength to start paying attention to your muscle. First, we prioritize our protein, our adequate protein intake, because as we age, muscle can become less responsive to smaller amounts of protein. So, we've talked about it. Getting enough high quality protein throughout the day becomes very important, and you want to shoot for 30 to 40 grams per meal. Second, using resistance exercise is a real bonus. You don't have to be a bodybuilder, of course, but body weight exercises or resistance bands using weight machines or free weights can all provide a stimulus for your muscles. These will all help towards that. And then third, keep moving. Walking is usually it's a very popular form of exercise, and it's good for overall health, but it really doesn't replace the muscle building stimulus of resistance exercise. And finally, don't overlook recovery and rest. You want to get plenty of sleep, plenty of food, and addressing the broader lifestyle factors that contribute to chronic inflammation. These all matter to overall health.
So to wrap it up, the big takeaway really is no surprise here. We can't stop the passage of time, right? But we can certainly do something about it as far as how we feel and how we live life. So strength training is an important thing to help maintain muscle as well as eating right. So just don't think of that as a chore. Think about it as a tool to help you live well. So we can't stop the clock, but we can build strength and resilience and capacity for the years to come. So thank you for tuning in. I try to put a video out every week or every week and a half. And if you like this kind of content, like, share, and subscribe. And just let me know in the comments what other topics you'd like to hear more about. Alrighty, thank you, and I'll see you in the next one.